An urban explorer would decide to camp overnight in a supposedly haunted forest, when suddenly, something terrifying would be captured. The forest in which this urban explorer would decide to camp overnight in is a supposedly haunted forest located in Nottingham, England. Many people claim to have seen an eerie figure of a woman that appears in a particular tree in this forest. However, when they would try and get closer to the figure, she would suddenly vanish into thin air. So, on this particular night, encouraged by his viewers, this urban explorer would set up his tent with a motion-activated camera, right under the tree in question. In the footage, we can see his tent placed next to the tree, when suddenly, the motion-activated camera would be alerted by movement coming from somewhere in the tree. And as the camera aims upwards, we can see a strange, faint figure floating near the top of the tree. However, the figure would then suddenly vanish, like it was never there. The figure appears to match the description of what many people would claim to have seen in this forest, with long dark hair and a white dress or clothing of some kind, leaving us in this urban explorer to wonder, what exactly has he captured in this supposedly haunted forest? And is this eerie figure the infamous Nottingham tree spirit, lingering in the middle of the night? An employee would be reviewing CCTV footage from one of the rooms in the building they work at, when suddenly they would notice something bizarre. A TikTok account by the name of RB Auctions, which is the social media account of an auction house located in Wiltshire, UK, would upload footage one of the employees recorded of CCTV footage taken in the middle of the night. In the footage, we can see a large room with many different objects and items placed around the room, when suddenly, a baby carriage placed at the back of the room would slowly start moving forward, seemingly on its own. The baby carriage would abruptly stop, only to then start moving again. And while this is happening, lights from a nearby room can be seen flickering on and off. The whole time this is occurring, no one can be seen inside this room, and this footage was recorded at 2 a.m. So no employees would be inside the building at this time, leaving us and this terrified employee to wonder, What exactly has been captured at their establishment in the middle of the night? And is this footage proof that this auction house in England could be haunted? A group of soldiers were out on a night patrol in the mountain range in Mexico, when suddenly something eerie would be captured. These soldiers were performing a routine night patrol in Sierra de San Carlos, which is a mountain range located in Mexico. This footage was taken from the National Guard, and we can see multiple military vehicles driving slowly down this isolated dirt path. However, in the background, we can hear what sounds like multiple high-pitched, distressing cries coming from the surrounding forest. These sounds could just be whining coming from one of the military vehicles. However, soldiers who have performed night patrols in this area make similar accounts of hearing distressing cries nearby. But when they go to investigate, they find nothing. So they just continue their patrol, leaving us and these soldiers to wonder, what exactly have they captured taking place in the middle of the night? And are these distressing cries something more mundane, or is there something sinister taking place in this mountain range? Late one night, a man would be driving back home from work, when suddenly, something eerie would be seen on his dash cam. A Reddit user on the Paranormal Encounters subreddit would upload footage taken from his dashcam while he was driving home from work in the middle of the night. If we look closely at the left side of the road as the man approaches the turnoff, we can see what looks like a person standing eerily still on the shoulder. This figure appears to be wearing a long white dress and stares at the man as he passes by. The man sees this but doesn't take any chance and continues driving, leaving us and this man to wonder, what exactly has been captured on his dash cam? And is this figure simply a stranger lost in the middle of the night, or a sinister spirit lingering down this dark road? Before we move on to our last frightening clip, make sure you are subscribed so you can stay in the loop for the latest frightening findings. And while you're at it, give that like button a spook and check out some other scary videos I showcase on this channel. Now, let's continue. Late one night, a woman would be suddenly awoken by strange sounds nearby her home, and she would capture something eerie. A TikTok user by the name of Monica Oliver would upload footage she took from her home in the middle of the night. The caption on the video reads, "I live in front of a cemetery. It was already 2 in the morning. I heard some noises and I looked out the window and came across that." In the footage, we can hear what sounds like howling coming from a pack of wolves. However, as she zooms in on the cemetery, a mysterious figure can be seen walking across the grave sites. The figure appears to be that of a woman, wearing the attire of a nun. The footage would then abruptly end with the mysterious figure vanishing behind one of the tombstones, leaving us in this terrified OP to wonder, what exactly have they captured waking them up in the middle of the night? And is this mysterious figure simply a person performing routine checks on the cemetery, or something more paranormal?